News Update.
Good morning, I'm Ty Albright. Here's what's going on in the 4 states. A groundbreaking held yesterday for the big renovation project at Joplin's Ewerts Park.
This is the center of Joplin, and we're going to take a 100-year-old park and bring it back to life.
That's Mayor Keenan Cortez, who says it's new lighting, security cameras, a splash pad, and an ice skating rink. That nearly $10 million project should be done mid to late next year. Well, the state of Kansas is suing the Trump administration over SNAP food benefits, which are about to dry out with the federal government shutdown continuing. Governor Laura Kelly joining Democrats in 24 other states trying to force the White House to use the SNAP emergency funds, which experts say has around $5 or $6 billion in it. And while that wouldn't be enough to fully fund November's benefits, it could cover at least a significant portion. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Breezy and rainy today with a high near 50. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Lows dropping down to 37. Sunshine 57 for Thursday. Sunshine and low 60s on Friday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing a lot of heavy cloud cover, light rain all across the 4 states.
44 in Granby, 44 in Pittsburgh, 45 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
It's time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and today we're featuring Malin from Neosho.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Malin. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website, and there's a button there on the main page you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 15 minutes away for your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
$602.50 up for grabs if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the sound is.
Here's Jackson Dean.
On KIX 102.5. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing today?
I am struggling.
He is struggling.
I am really struggling today. For one thing, I've been going on about 2 hours sleep for every 24 hours for the past 3 or 4 days.
What's going on? Why aren't you sleeping?
Because I quit taking NyQuil.
I thought you were dabbling back into it.
No. I had one night when I had a really bad headache, I took it. And by the way, that night I slept like a baby and have not slept again since. I've been taking herbal supplements. Skullcap was the stuff I couldn't remember the other day. So
Okay.
I'm taking Skullcap and Poppy. So it's a mixture herb that I got at one of the herb shops. I know melatonin is a disaster. Weird prophetic dreams and stuff that I have when I do that. So I stay away from that. But I've been trying Skullcap mixed with Poppy, mixed with chamomile. It's got all sorts of stuff in it. And it's not working.
I wonder how long it takes to build up in your system.
I don't know, but I've been taking it since Saturday and nothing.
Nothing at all. What about drinking a chamomile tea?
I've tried chamomile tea. To me, I think that's placebo. I don't think there's really much. I think it's all up here with chamomile tea. Oh, it relaxes me. Oh, I feel better. Let's go to bed. You know, that kind of thing.
My dad swears by it. He drinks the sleepy time tea every single night.
Yeah.
Swears by
I have tried sleepy time tea before. Did not notice a difference whatsoever. You'd think if something was going to be effective, it would at least give some indicator it was heading you in that direction, especially after 3 or 4 days. You know? Nothing. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Part of probably what I should do is quit having a cup of coffee at 9. I think that's part of it. But I wouldn't think a cup of coffee, even though it may be loaded with caffeine, is going to affect you over the next 8 hours, especially when you haven't slept in 2 or 3 days.
I mean, it stays in your system for that long, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe.
How many cups of coffee do you have in a day? 3, 4? 3?
About 3. Well, I have this, which this is just one. And then I have another one in the evening. So that 2.
2.
That's about it. Now, every now and then, like tonight, I may have this with 2 cups in it when I go to play. You know, so I may have 3 today. I don't feel like that's an excessive amount. I really don't.
I just wonder what would happen, though, if you actually cut out caffeine.
People
You'd
would
see
die.
a big difference.
People would die. I am doing you a great favor.
What did you get the results back on, Shiala?
She is not human. Sorry.
Morning, Bryson. Morning, Floyd. Thomas.
Morning, Jim Bob.
Jimmy. Megan.
Can we call Jimmy Jim Bob from now on?
Jim Bob.
I think that's pretty good. Shall we start TikTok?
Oh, yeah, there's a TikTok. Major, if he's lurking. Shiala says, don't drink coffee in the evening.
Whatever, Shiala. You're just full of good ideas, aren't you?
Morning, Gary Crow. How you doing?
Morning, Gary. The baby. You're pregnant? He is the dad. What? What? What, Shiala? Hey, wait, whoa. Okay, once again, Shiala is doing her thing she does with details where she just gives you
I know what she means.
one or two. So tell us then. You can't do that. You can't come in here.
It's not mine to tell. Shiala can tell as much as she wants to tell.
Well, she's already come in and spiced the room with a little info.
Bam.
You got to give the rest, Shiala. You can't do that.
She's
He is the dad. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there was a question about someone's paternal heritage, I'm assuming. Someone's paternity. We don't need to know who necessarily, just it was a family member. They weren't sure which implies that the mama maybe had other candidates that could have possibly been the dad.
Or the dad just wanted definitive proof.
Which is weird.
I mean,
Isn't
happens. Especially, I don't think there's military ties in this, but I know in the military that is a big thing too.
Because the guys are gone for a long time?
There's just a lot of mistrust and things like that.
You were the conversation when I came in. I was the conversation? I'm not. No one's questioned my kid's paternal heritage. What?
I'm the pappy.
Not the daddy.
Not your mama, not your mama. My dad thought that was
Think
the
back
funniest
to
thing.
my birthday. I'd rather not, Shiala. It gives me chills. Don't do that. Don't do teases. That's clickbaity. It's spammy. People hate it. You gotta tell the story. I know some of you think they look at me more, they listen more when I tease with story details, but it's irritating and frustrating and people hate it. It's not a good way to tell a story. This is like those websites that you go on that make you scroll 4 or 5 pages before you finally get to the information you were initially looking at. Shiala, that's what you're doing right now. Think how much you hate those. That's how people feel about this kind of release of information. How young are you, Randy? I am that young, Thomas.
It's the mailman.
It's
I thought it was the milkman.
well, one of the
35
two. That's why we have a DNA test. You were there when we talked about on my birthday when you claimed it was your birthday. It was my birthday. It was not your birthday. Maybe I did not hear it. So refresh everyone's memory. What was this about?
All right, 15 seconds. Well, now you're just bragging, Gary.
No, I'm 29 and a half, Jim Bob. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7-Eleven.
Rainy and breezy today. We could see wind gusts up to close to 40 miles per hour. Highs near 50. It's 45 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. Looks like it's going to be actually pretty good for the Haunted Spook Tour tomorrow night.
And we're talking sunshine, mid-50s. Could drop down to the mid-30s by Thursday night. But, I mean, it's not going to be that cold when we're walking about.
You better wrap up, though. Mid-30s after being out in it for an hour and a half, 2 hours, that's going to be pretty cold. So wear your gloves, wear your hats, wear your scarves and your coats, and you'll be just fine tomorrow night for the Haunted Spook Tour, which is going to be starting at 6 p.m. here at the KIX Studios tomorrow night. And it's absolutely free.
And if you want more details, you can find them online at KIX1025.com.
We've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound in just 8 minutes.
Here's Thomas Rhett.
On KIX 102.5. Oh, so Colton has a son. They were making sure that he was the daddy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She is a granny. Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
I think
I'd say
it
congratulations.
sounds. Yeah. Is there still not TikTok?
Randy was too busy slaving over a hot mic.
I was
A
slaving
lot of
over
times
this
Randy's
hot
in his own little
microphone,
world, you know.
burning my fingers on the corner. Hot.
And a lot of the times I feel like we kind of black out. Like we leave the studio and we're like, what did we
We
even talk
do
about?
not remember stuff that happens
What
in here.
happened?
We've said that time and time again. Do not bring up something to us and expect us to know what you're talking about, because it's a way of protecting our own mental health by not being able to remember what happens in here.
That's true. Oh, they want to hear the spot you were working on yesterday. How did it turn out?
Okay. You want to hear it? Yeah. Thank you, Megan. We did get it done. I did play it for a couple of powers that be because I was a little concerned about the perception of the overall, what do you want to say, the overall theme that we were doing, you know?
But they thought it was fine, I'm sure.
They loved it.
Yeah, I figured.
Everybody loved it. So here's the final spot. You guys ready?
KIX 102.5 and 24 Elite Jam want to get you Jingle Bell and Jack.
Bro, even Santa's got to trade legs.
Ho, ho, ho! I said no skipping leg day.
Sign up right now at KIX1025.com for your chance to win $15,000. Plus, we're stuffing stockings with $500, 2 yearly gym memberships, and a supplement prize pack from 24 Elite Jam.
But I like cookies.
Protein cookies, my little dude.
So you can go from jiggly to jacked before the cookie's even cool. Enter today at KIX1025.com. It's quick, free, and could make this the richest and rippedest Christmas ever. The Jingle Bell and Jacked giveaway from 24 Elite Jam and KIX 102.5.
There you go. We decided not to do the other one. This is going to be plenty. I feel like the other one was not quite as cohesive, but I think that's just fine. And it's got all the impacts that we wanted, all the right brain connection stuff that we needed, I feel like. So,
Do you mind moving the mouse back over to my side so I can control?
okay, sorry.
Camera 4 looks like garbage, so we're going to get off.
Oh, man, it does.
Morning, Carol.
So there we go. And you guys got to witness its creaciones.
Got to witness its creation. Are you having problems over there?
Well, I'm just trying to get it to where it'll show. I don't know why it's showing the encourage thing right in the middle of the joins.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas said if I show up tomorrow, I might have a lot of coffee for you. You do know I'm very picky about my coffees, Thomas.
He is.
Before you go getting
Really
me
is.
stuff, and I will pretty much only drink Sumatran coffee.
I feel like even more so now that you've kind of switched up your diet.
Yeah. I
Doesn't
can't
drink
have
macchiatos anymore.
I can't have my macchiatos and stuff, so I'm trying to stay away from all fat that I can and all cholesterol. So I'm very picky about my black coffee. I won't even drink, where I play, I won't even drink their coffee anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten where instead, like I said, I do 2 in this, and that's plenty. But I used to do just 1 and then refill if I wanted more from theirs and hated it. But yeah, I just won't drink any other coffee than that.
I mean, if all you're drinking now is black coffee, then yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Splurge, get the good stuff. Like what you like.
Yeah, I do too.
Why, thank you, Jimmy.
But I like cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Brett. We ended up using Brett James for the meathead and had to pitch his voice a little deeper, because he sounds just like an old man. So,
Gee, I wonder why.
he plays that role really, really well.
He really does. Bless his heart.
The studio will have some. There you go. Yeah.
That's the really cool thing about a radio station is if you leave things in the studio, they magically just disappear.
Yep, that's the way it works.
Especially when it's food.
I've also got a bit of a wheeze going.
You do?
I have had,
What's going on with that?
I don't know. I woke up in the middle of the night and had to cough and clear, sinus drainage. And so this morning I used my inhaler, which usually helps, but I've been wheezy.
You've not been taking your sinus meds anymore, have you?
I did today. I took it today. I was like, I'm going to head this off.
I love Black Rifle coffee. That is good stuff.
Is there any good bay store around here? We have stores that sell lots of bays. Bays aren't that common because we're mainly a landlocked community, Shiala. But interesting question. Mike's off air. Yes, they're off air, Megan.
Thank you for checking. A good bay store.
You know, to buy a bay.
To buy a bay. I
you know,
love
to
buy
have
a
to
bay.
keep your boat in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not many, but we do have a few. People are selling used bays all the time, especially when they go dry.
All right, 35 seconds of secret sound. Oh, baby. Any good baby stores?
Baby store. Yeah, people don't sell their babies too much around here.
No.
It's very rare. I mean, they do, but it's more of a black market
Yeah,
thing.
it's kind of frowned upon.
Yeah.
I've heard there's a resale store in Northwest Arkansas that's apparently really good.
Besides, you don't want a baby once it's got a few miles on it. You know, their resale value is not nearly as good as they used to be.
Seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 718.
Breezy and rainy with a high near 50. It is 45 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 6 minutes.
But right now, let's see if we can give away some cash for the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Here's the way it works. You be caller number 5 at 623-1025 right now.
And tell us, what is this sound?
And then we give you $602.50 in cash.
And the 4 states #1 for cash. It's the first time I've heard it.
Yep, it was just the rotation was off yesterday. Now here's the problem, though. I forgot yesterday that I used 2 different numbers. The only one that I copied and replaced yesterday was 1 number, which is going to screw up the rotation the next time I replace. I hate promo a rotator. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller #1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller #2, keep trying.
Stupid. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller #3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller #4, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Trenton, where are you from?
Erie, Kansas.
Trenton from Erie.
You are caller #5.
All right, Trenton. We've got $602.50 in cash.
And we'd love to give it to you if you can tell us, what is this sound?
Sounds like you're dropping a phone book and then flipping through it.
He says, dropping a phone book, flipping through it.
For $602.50, that is not it.
Alrighty, thank you.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Trenton, making it $627.50.
And give you another chance to guess one with Brett Mann at 420.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can piece together off of him saying, okay, thank you.
You got 30 seconds.
Now it's a normal conversation.
20. Jimmy was caller #1. Just close.
That's not how it works, Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
8 seconds.
Bob Johannesburg.
3.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller #5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Trenton from Erie.
You are caller #5.
All right, Trenton. We've got $602.50 in cash.
And we'd love to give it to you if you can tell us, what is this sound?
Sounds like you're dropping a phone book and then flipping through it.
He says, dropping a phone book, flipping through it.
For $602.50, that is not it.
Alrighty.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Trenton, making it $627.50.
And give you another chance to guess one with Brett Mann at 420.
Thank you.
Oh, you did good. You did good. It sounded good. Thomas says, ahoy, matey. Okay, I gotta know if it's just my kids talking about this or if it's all kids talking about this, because this is wild. This is the latest gossip on the bus, okay? Apparently, I don't know who, somebody, an organization maybe, is making a giant animatronic that they're going to send to Joplin to destroy everything and everybody. Has anyone else heard this?
I went and looked this up last night after I saw you put that down. I can't find anything on this anywhere. I don't know what this is. When you look up Joplin animatronic, all you find is like the skeleton decorations for Halloween and stuff. That's it. Or haunted houses with animatronic. There was a animatronic in a haunted house in Georgia or Mississippi that apparently they claim is haunted because it attacked a woman. And she had to be hospitalized because of it. Oh,
gosh, that's creepy.
But what the heck? What?
I don't know, but my kids have been talking about this for days now.
So what's the details on it?
Just that's all that I really know is that someone is building an animatronic with the intention.
Do they mean a robot? Why are they using the term animatronic?
I don't know. That's just what they keep using is animatronic. And Beans came home from school yesterday very upset. And she was like, they had videos and websites, Mom. Like, this is real. And so we had to have this conversation about just because it's on the internet doesn't make it real.
Did she show you the websites?
No, we didn't look it up. We had to leave and go to dance.
Okay. Because I went trying to look this up and could not find anything on it anywhere. Social media, Google, nobody. Joplin and animatronic attack does not pull up anything.
Anyone heard anything about this? Anybody at all?
Because I was curious and I wanted to invest, if possible.
Morning, Lisa. Is there an I don't know why they're using animatronic being made to destroy Joplin. And I was like, Beans, what are the odds that someone is truly going to build a robot to come to Joplin, Missouri?
Yeah.
Of all places.
Why is that the target? So mainly all you get is Joplin Tornado. Of course, that's the number one thing. Haunted theme park in Joplin, Missouri.
Okay, hold on.
Spooklight.
There's a guy on TikTok. Says he's creating an entire, Five Nights at Freddy type animatronic. Okay, so I wonder if this is where they're getting it from. So this guy, Citra Nosy Project on TikTok, is recreating, bringing to life all the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, allegedly. He says they're going to be 10 feet tall. They're going to be able to go up to 36 miles per hour. They're going to be
name of this guy?
Citra, Citra, on TikTok. He's going to be bulletproof, fireproof, waterproof. Has padded feet to run quietly.
Can we play it? After the ad plays on YouTube.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Okay, here.
From Rich Life Studios, we have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be talking about something that's been developing over the last few weeks, or I don't know how long, but basically, we are cooked. Absolutely cooked. We might as well hop on the grill and just grill ourselves. Might as well make ourselves well done, medium well. As a matter of fact, make it overdone. I already look like I'm overdone, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, today we're going to be talking.
Why is he editing this part?
Right.
About something serious. Let me turn this goddamn music off. It's not that goddamn serious. If you guys haven't heard the word Citra, then you've been lost.
Probably ought to.
Misled to think that the world is okay, that the world is fine, because in fact, we are in grave danger with the development of AI, with the development of robots, Tesla, all that crap. They're trained to be just like
His language.
us, you know what I'm saying? Now, in those cases, you can see excuses for those, but in this very
case
right here, this is not an excuse, okay? This is a robot.
This guy's obnoxious.
Design.
Yes, he is. He talks like Shiala tells a story. It's driving me crazy. Get to the point. Hi there, Morning KIX.
So I'm thinking I might come tomorrow night.
All right.
Yay,
Christine's going to
you
come.
should come. Please come.
Yeah,
that would be
absolutely.
So great.
Why wouldn't you?
Are we going to dress up? Or are we
Yeah.
Everybody a lot of people dress up for the spook tour.
Especially Randy.
Oh, I do. It's terrifying what I go as. I go as
Randy's in a costume every day.
I dress as a serial killer because they look just like everyone else.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, that's a good costume, Randy.
Uh-huh.
Pull it off well.
I pull it off, put it on, pull it off, put it on.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What's his name? Ed Sheeran or whatever his name is.
Ed Gein? Gein?
What?
Yeah, that's it.
Ed Gein, which, by the way, I found this last night. I've got to show this. Hold on.
Morning, Romelda.
Hold on. It's pulling up.
Oh.
Okay, here, guys. Let me show you this.
Dang.
Can you see it? That's a photo of Ed Gein. That's the real Ed Gein. You can't read it. Hold on. Let me turn down my brightness. Stupid cameras. Says, back in my day, we made our own Halloween costumes. And it's Ed Gein. Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to dress as Ed Gein? Like pre-mama or post-mama?
I'm going to dress as his mama.
As
his mama.
As
okay.
his mama. Okay, I gotcha. Stuffed, in other words.
Oh.
Stuffed and stitched.
Yikes.
Okay, how much gas do you think we're going to use?
Oh, not much at all, because we're not going to be doing a lot of driving tomorrow night. There's only one driving part of the whole tour. We'll go downtown to Joplin, park, and then we're going to walk to all these locations, and then we'll drive. We'll go back and get in our cars and drive to the depot. So that's going to be the extent of it.
Yeah.
Normally, there is a lot of driving involved with the Spook Tour, but this year, for the first time ever, it's going to be a primarily walking tour.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yep.
Okay.
Wrap up. Dress warm.
There at 6?
Here at the studios at 6. Yep. Here at the studios at 6. You can park next door in the Food for Less lot or here in the Zimmer lot.
Either way.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Yay, see you then,
Christine. Bye.
Peace out.
So
yeah, he talks way too much.
Way too much. And you can tell that's his thing. A lot of these people who want to be influencers, they want to be influencers because of the attention that it gets them. And so they try to monopolize that attention by creating these. They don't give any details. Like this guy's video is over 24 minutes. Probably he has about 2 minutes worth of content.
Oh, I'm sure.
That he has brutally stretched into 24 minutes of content. Tell the story. People don't have time for you. And it's a tune out. People will go somewhere else when you do like that. Okay.
So I'm assuming that's the video where they got this from.
With ad events, customized.
And the thing is, I think that this is becoming more and more and more normal, the way of story.
It's not Easter time.
What is this?
He's showing a video on his
What the hell?
channel.
Wait a second. Wait a second. What was that?
So it's a video. And in the video, the guy, it snaps around to this guy's garage, and there's a skeleton animatronic, looks like robot skeleton. You barely see it. And he's got a lot of language in this, so we're not going to be able to watch it. Yeah, then they're showing your kids. I'm assuming it's this guy. If it is, he's very
That's what I'm
mouthy.
assuming, too. And this, Beans and I had a long conversation on the drive about trusting things on the internet, and also the reason why kids their age don't need cell phones because of things like this.
Yep, because they don't have the maturity to be able to discern.
No, not at all. Not at all. And then we've also, she asked the bus driver yesterday of her own accord if she could please sit elsewhere.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see what comes of that. Yeah, yeah.
So that's not the only video we've seen. We saw another one earlier this morning about a woman who claims that the rich are eating mermaids.
And I do have this one.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up already here, ready to go. So I want you guys to listen to this, okay? Let me get
that catches big fish, if you can call them that. They kind of feel like us a little bit, but they do it for a living. So this guy named Landon, he's like 28 years old. He's living with his parents. He's fresh out of prison. He bounces back and forth from job to job. And finally, his parents put him out on his ass. They're like, look, you need to go call your cousin. He has a fishing charter. You know, get in touch with him and see if you can't go to work for your cousin Travis. He gets in touch with Travis. Landon leaves the Midwest and goes to the East Coast to this little fishing community. It's all about fishing charters. This is like their main means of income in this community. Well, he gets out there He stays a couple of days, and they're getting ready to go back out, and then he finds out it's not his cousin's fishing charter anymore. He lost his fishing charter. So he meets up with a couple of guys. We're just going to use his picture as an example. He meets up with the crew, and this other guy, which they call Captain Burgess, we're going to call him Captain Burgess, was running this charter. And he was like, wait a minute, dude, this is not what you told me. You know, you didn't tell me up until now that this was not your crew. So Landon's like, okay, fuck it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Work's work, right? Especially when you're a felon. So they get out to this boat, and it's not like a little bitty dinghy boat or anything like that, but it's not a huge boat. It's like a medium size, okay? And Travis is showing Landon all around the boat, and they walk into this room. They had left the kitchen area, and he showed him where the bunks were and everything else. Well, they walked through to get to the bunks through a room that had some tanks in it, okay? But these weren't normal at all. It was kind of like this, but it had a bluish fluid in it, okay? And
So
he said
she's
that it
showing
had wheels on it, and there were these little things that
glass
snapped down to the ground to hold it in
we
place.
skip ahead
You could also unsnap them and
to where
you could
she
wheel it
finally
around.
gets to what she...
Yeah, let's skip ahead.
Over certain types of fish that they will get a mega bonus, okay? Well, after he finishes doing all that and they go and they eat dinner and they're getting ready to push out or whatever, Captain Burgess approaches him and wants him to sign a piece of paper. And he said that on this piece of paper, it basically states that anything that you see out here, you're not to come back and talk about it. Basically like a little NDA. He said the first 2 days they were out there, it was just regular fish. Well, it was a stormy night, and they were going to head back in because it was going to be really bad. And Captain Burgess had all this equipment in his office and everything else, you know. And he was like, no, we're not going back in.
Good
we got something.
I tell you what, guys, for one thing, my wife let me know she's cussing. So for another, she's once again Sheilaing up her story. So I'm going to try to find, just listening in here, where she finally gets to her point. I mean, we're how many minutes in? 3-4 minutes?
Yeah, we don't need all this stuff.
Probably ever will again if he ever pasty white.
Oh, there it is.
Again, if he ever lives to tell the story again. He said that it was like a pasty whitish green skin, okay, and the fin, okay, from like the hip bone down, like the hip bones were huge, but from there down, it was just like the body of a fish. And he said that it was like bright greenish white silvery scales and very slimy and like greenish black hair. And what
I'm gonna have to pause it.
Yeah,
because
so she's saying they caught this.
Yeah.
We skipped that part in the beginning. She's saying that this is what they caught.
I'm gonna have to pause it. I'm gonna try to get it where we can play some of this on air too, because I think this would be interesting to talk about. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Breezy and rainy today with a high near 50. It is 45 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 25 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, what do you think is the scariest monster?
Ooh, what about you? You've just recently been exposed to monsters for the first time in movies. So over the past couple of years, what's your scariest monster?
This is really hard. I don't know. Rosemary's Baby is still the one that is most unsettling. So just the people who appear to be normal
and aren't
is very, I don't know. It's scary.
It's like serial killers because they look just like us.
Exactly. I think that was way worse than Freddy or Mike Myers or any of that. I think Rosemary's Baby. Yeah, the people who you think are your friends and are not.
I think I've got a really scary monster for you in the movie this weekend that we're going to assign.
Randy.
And you'll find out what that is on Friday, of course. So.
Who do you think is the scariest monster?
623-1025 to text or tell us, and we'll be talking about oh, wait, we're already getting one. Hi there, morning KIX.
Hey, baby, how are you, baby?
Oh, gosh.
It's your mama.
It's Mama, I know.
Trick or treat, baby.
What are you doing, Mama?
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. 12 pack.
Mama!
Yeah, baby.
You're not supposed to be away from the house, much less drinking.
I'm getting some stuff to give out to the kiddies this year for trick or treating.
You don't need to be giving alcohol to the kids, Mama.
Oh, no, I'm going to, hold on.
Nor cigarettes, Mama.
Yes, and we're going to do a candy cane, and we're going to do a caramel onion. It's cookies Fridays.
That's horrible,
I
Mama.
can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
I wish you'd come trick-or-treating this year. I'd love to rub your little ball head.
Well, we would, but, with it being Halloween and all, it scares the kids so much when we come around your house. It's just too frightening for them all, Mama.
Oh, no, he treats me so bad. He treats me so bad.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Come down, baby.
We will. We'll come down very soon, okay? We got to get off here.
All right, we got real skeletons in the yard. I'll be right with you. Take the credit card. We'll run this one. Come on, gosh.
Get home before the parole board comes looking for you.
All right, baby. Treat or treat, baby. Love you, Larry.
It's Randy, Mama.
What? Oh, Randy. Yeah. I remember you. You remember that. You're so sweet.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen on the 4 states.
Over your career. Oh my God. I didn't have that one ready. I missed it. So I did force here. We'll do DraftKings there. All right. When we get done with this, we'll go back to that video. I'll try to get it to where we can, because I'd like to, maybe in the next break, we can talk about it some.
Oh, you want to talk about it today?
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
I've been recording to try to get it down to where it was something
I thought we were going to save it for later. I didn't know we were doing it today.
Well, and we might be able to use it again later at another time, but it would be next year, because I got to look, and we did the conspiracy theory topic last month.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be next year.
Right.
And the chances of us remembering that are very slim. Okay, come on, endorsements. If I can get back to where we were. And you're home for more. And now let's get DraftKings ready. There's no Joplin Family Dental, is there?
No.
Okay. Okay, let's hear where we were. And start right there.
Isn't pretty. But this one in particular wasn't putting up very much of a fight. And it spoke. He said that he couldn't understand what language it was speaking in, but it felt like it was begging for its life. So Burgess is screaming, get the tank, get the tank. They get it rolled out there. The fluid in it sloshing all over the place. They get her in there, and she sinks to the bottom, and she's just pleading for her life, underwater, pleading for her life. And he's like, I did not sign up for this. What the And so he asked his cousin that night, and he's like, don't make a big deal out of this right now. Don't do it. Well, something really sinister is afoot, and he doesn't even realize it. They end up pushing off. Okay, the storm starts to calm down or whatever. And they ended up going to port, and they went to a different warehouse. And they took this siren to a different warehouse, and it was set up like a restaurant. Come to find out, these clientele, he had sonar machines and everything to track these things down, okay? Like stuff that you would not even believe if you saw it. And they were all there, the crew was there and everything else. And these people, okay, that had him go and catch this thing. And they say it's like really common among the wealthy. And they put it on a gurney, they pushed it out. And they all had their knives and forks and everything else. It was set up like hibachi, sort of. It's a really long story, and I'm trying to shorten it down. But to make a long story short, they ended up going back out one more time. And he's struggling with himself. And he said he didn't know if he could ever watch or see that thing scream like that again, because you know what they did with it, right? And he said that he was really, really struggling with his humanity, but he took the next job because it paid so well. He was like, it paid so well. So they ended up not seeing any on the next 4 or 5 trips out. And he was like, thank God that's over. Well, they ended up running into another one, but this one was a fighter. And it didn't look the same, okay? Like this one had a blackish toned skin with...
Wow.
Do me a favor. Don't let your daughter see this.
No, not at all. So
all right,
she says that they found a mermaid, basically,
yeah,
right?
I'm going to edit.
Okay, they found this mermaid.
Yeah, I need to.
And the rich folks ate it.
They ate it hibachi style.
Hibachi style.
Oh my gosh, people. Oh, how many, you got that video still up? How many views, how many followers? Dion?
This video has. Why are you not telling me?
Silvery scales and very, very slimy and like greenish black hair and pretty. But this one in particular wasn't putting up very much of a fight. And it spoke. He said,
I don't know.
It spoke.
Oh.
It spoke. He said that he couldn't understand what.
It's got over 52,000 likes. I can't tell how many.
Wow.
It felt like it was begging for its life.
Okay, let's skip ahead right there.
Screaming, get the tank. And he's like, I did not sign up for this. And so he asked his cousin that night, and he's like, don't make a big deal out of this right now. Well, something really sinister is afoot, and something really sinister is afoot. And they end up pushing off. Okay, the storm starts to calm down or whatever, and they ended up going to port, and they went to a different warehouse, and they took this siren to a different warehouse, and it was set up like a restaurant. They end up, and he doesn't even realize it. They end up. And it was set up like a restaurant. And it was set.
Okay.
Come to find out. They had sonar machines and everything to track these things down. Okay. Stuff that you would not even believe if you saw it. And they were all there. The crew was there. And everything else. And these people, okay, that had him go and catch this thing. And they say it's like really common among the wealthy. And they put it on a gurney. They pushed it out. And they all had their knives and forks and everything else. It was set up like hibachi, sort of. It's a really long story, and I'm trying to shorten it down.
Too late.
Long story short, they ended up going back out one more time.
I want to get to where.
And he said that he was really, really struggling with his humanity, but he took the next job because it paid so well. He was like, it paid so well. So they ended up not seeing any on the next one.
Okay, we'll end it right there. That's a minute 15. Plenty. Yeah, guys.
I wish I could actually figure out how many views are on this.
Well, it's just amazing what people will believe. I mean, there's an audience for this.
Well, you don't believe her story?
Oh, I don't know. Do you? You know, I feel like part of the reason we don't believe her story is because of her accent.
Okay.
Don't you?
Okay, a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if this was someone talking like this and presenting this information,
if they talked in a British accent, you would believe
like,
that was a philosopher.
Oh my gosh, this
is
so true. It's a documentary. They pulled her from the deep and then put her into a tank. Yeah, we would all be going, oh, but because she's talking like this, y'all. Christy, I don't believe we're going to be doing a map because we're all going to be together and there's not going to be a required drive, you know. Normally we do a map when we're driving from location to location. Tomorrow night, we're going to be leaving here, going downtown and walking to all of our locations together. So there's really not a need for the map. We may change some of the details on the website to reflect that. But yeah, I don't believe there will be a map. For one thing, we're not real sure about how long we're going to spend at each location. So to put times and everything would be a little bit of a challenge. Greg says, I wonder what kind of dimension you got to live in to wake up and be like, yep, today I want to make a video on mermaids and how the wealthy eat them in horrendous ways. Hibachi style.
She's also got videos about unicorns, portals in Arkansas.
I think we could do this lady on a regular basis. Can we just...
I mean, she's got...
We need to watch some of these. Fish platter, Jim Bob said. Pictures are... It didn't happen. Oh, even when she has pictures, you know what she puts up? So what? The Perfect Storm. She has stills from the Perfect Storm with Matt Damon.
Oh, yeah.
And Ben Affleck and all those.
666.
All of them sitting on the boat with their nets. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country.
Here's Hudson Westbrook
on KIX 102.5. Yeah, we got to talk about this.
Okay, so
then we can play the song. Yeah, I think we can get it all in. Don't you? I think.
Sure. It's.
Megan and Jimmy feel left out. Pictures are just drawings she made out of crayon. Here's a photo. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
Nothing.
What can we do for you? You called us, right?
Yeah, I have no idea why I called you that.
Oh, hey, I love it. Awesome. She admitted it, too. Bless your heart, honey.
Just gotta say hey. You know,
maybe
cool.
we could just, maybe we could share something really intimate. How about that?
Oh, boy. Okay, wait.
How about heavy breathing? You want to do that?
That's work.
Okay, that's work.
That's
oh, she
work.
doesn't
She
feel
doesn't
like
wanna do that.
Yeah,
What do you
want
wanna
to
do?
contribute that.
Well, probably just keep listening to KIX and figure out why I called you.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
a good
sounds pretty
idea.
good to me.
Hey,
Okay.
you can call us for absolutely no reason anytime you want to, okay?
That's perfect.
We'll make it as awkward as possible every time you do.
All right, you guys have a good day.
You
Thanks,
too.
you do.
What the royal heck? Yeah, that'll work.
Sweet
I
little
think we have it on
chocolates all
Friday.
covered in maggots, long stringy entrails on toasted French baguettes, small trunken heads that are shriveled and green. That's what
It's all
I'm giving
part of our
out this.
Halloween scary blah blah blah.
I think that one's going to be better than Do I Look Scary.
Yeah, we can do a little
Long
scary
intro.
Friday. Or we could do It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Halloween. I like that one better, the one you just put.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to play that one because of course, it's beginning to look like Halloween. Halloween's on Friday. All right, 10 seconds.
If. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 750.
Breezy and rainy today with a high near 50. It is 45 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in about 12 minutes. Plus, in the next hour, we're going to be talking about the scariest monster.
What do you think is the scariest monster? Because there are a lot of them out there.
Yeah, 623-1025. What was the one you were telling me that your kids had heard about?
So this is the cool thing to talk about on the bus, I guess, right now, is apparently someone, according to TikTok, is making like 10-foot tall animatronics that they're going to send to the 4-state area to destroy everything.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. My daughter was very upset about this yesterday because she was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, they had videos of this and there were websites and this is absolutely true."
So if you want another reason why kids should not have cell phones, here it is. They do not have the maturity to be able to discern fact from fiction.
Oh, yeah, we had to have a long talk about it because she was terrified of these monsters.
So there's apparently a guy we found on YouTube or on TikTok, too, that is talking about this guy building an animatronic getting ready to send to Joplin to destroy the area because, Joplin's such a target for that sort of thing.
And this is like Five Nights at Freddy's style animatronics, by the way.
Yeah, that's why they don't say robot. They say animatronic because it's associated with Five Nights at Freddy. It's insane the amount of ridiculousness that people pass off as truth.
Did you hear about the lady whose nephew or her cousin or somebody apparently was fishing for mermaids?
What?
This is a crazy story, too. I guess he got hired and they pulled up a mermaid or something. But the story she tells is crazy. You got to hear it, okay?
Here it is, okay.
He said that it was like a pasty, whitish green skin, okay? And the fin, okay, from like the hip bone down, like the hip bones were huge. But from there down,
some big hip bone.
It was just like the body of a fish. And he said that it was like bright, greenish white, silvery scales and very, very slimy and like greenish black hair. And it spoke. He said that he couldn't understand what language it was speaking in, but it felt like it was begging for its life. Well, something really sinister is afoot, and he doesn't even realize it. And it was set up like a restaurant. Come to find out, these clientele, he had sonar machines and everything to track these things down, okay? Like, these people, okay, that had him go and catch this thing. And they say it's, like, really common among the wealthy. And they put it on a gurney. They pushed it out. And they all had their knives and forks and everything else. It was set up like hibachi, sort of. And he said that he was really, really struggling with his humanity, but he took the next job because it paid so well. He was like, it paid so well.
Well, yeah, you have to, right? Oh, my gosh!
So she's saying that apparently they found a mermaid and the ultra-rich folks are eating it? Is that the story?
That's the story. Hibachi style. How do you do a bloomin' onion, or the volcano with a mermaid?
Okay, a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe her story?
-12.
Why? Why don't you believe it?
Oh, my God. Well, for number one, her accent, I think, is a major factor.
I could listen to that woman talk all day. I love that.
Oh, yeah, but can we just say she does not have a tooth in her head?
No, she's no teeth.
No teeth.
None.
I feel like if it was a British accent and we were hearing this information, we'd be going, oh my gosh, this is really happening. So they brought it up from the deep, put it into the tank, and they're serving it to the ultra-rich.
And you'd be like, oh my gosh,
That's
mermaids
true.
are real.
Yeah.
This is a thing that's happening.
Have you noticed that the level of intelligence, the factor seems to diminish the further south or the further north you go?
Oh, yeah, the way that you perceive them at the very least,
You get up to northern Wisconsin, hey, don't you know, that sort of thing, or down south.
You're like, all right, good buddy, whatever you say, that's fine.
These are just, you want a scary monster, a mermaid from the deep that the ultra-rich are eating.
That's terrifying, and apparently she's speaking in a way that we can't even understand.
Yeah, that's a Halloween thing is what that is, Jen.
I think it is
just one of the many Halloween things we're having to deal with this season.
Animatronics and mermaids.
Sweet little chocolates all covered in maggots, long stringy entrails on toasted French baguettes, small shrunken heads that are shriveled and green. That's what I'm giving out this Halloween. Crunchy brown cockroaches coated in jelly, spider egg bonbons to hatch in your belly, squishy worm roll-ups and octopus spleen. That's what I'm giving out this Halloween. When the door knocks, when the bell rings, they'll hold out their bags. I'll give each one some of my Halloween things, then stand back and watch them
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Sorry. Yeah, we were talking about your demise. We're almost there. We got a little bit more plotting to do, but we're getting very close to your demise.
Yeah.
That stuff. Should we share that video?
Oh, you can.
Here's the video that Randy and Jim were talking about. Yeah. Why don't we put that on Facebook?
Sure.
Do you have it?
Yep.
Beautiful Kalakaneso.
And she's got some language, right? We decided.
Yeah, little. Yeah, she's apparently dropped the F-bomb once or twice. Totally unconscious, but... Greg says, can't get any more fresh or unprocessed than that. Yeah, but you better cook it. Those things have parasites. They were talking about your favorite mermaid movie, Splash, and then you said Little Mermaid. But then I thought of The Lighthouse. How many of y'all have seen The Lighthouse with William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson?
I had no interest to see that movie. It looked really weird.
It is really weird, but it is also a mermaid movie. A lot of people don't realize it's a mermaid movie. It's a very...
I thought it was just a weird guy living in a lighthouse, and then he gets an assistant or something.
Yes.
I didn't think mermaids had anything to do with that.
Oh, yeah. Mermaid washes up, and it's very, very weird. It's one of my hidden treasure favorite movies. This is just done amazingly. By the end of it, you're like, what did I just see? You know, it's crazy. It's really, really good. Really well done.
So good, though.
The insanity. They go crazy on this island. So it's the seclusion of the island that drives them crazy.
And it's literally just the two of them,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
And you think, well, at least they've got each other to keep each other company. Yeah, not when one of them's a paranomiac and the other one is a little bit psychotic. And the two of those together. Did he see a mermaid? Did he molest a mermaid? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. This is not one for the kids, guys. Trust me. But it is such a strange. You smell that? That's the Deceptions. You smell... Whoa, wait a minute. Do you smell that?
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. That's disappointment, Megan. That's what you smell. The scent of disappointment. I'm wearing it.
That video's up on Facebook now, by the way, if you want to watch it.
Yeah, if you guys want to go see Toothless Grandma, whatever. I feel like we could just go grab one of her videos every so often. Let's see what she's putting forth today. You know, that's...
What is her name? Is it Jaylee?
Jaylee, Junebug, Judith, Edith. Who knows?
Wow. Welcome, truthers. Let's dig rabbit holes together and grow in numbers.
Oh, yeah. But the way she talks and never looks... she only looks at the camera when she's going to make a point. The rest of the time, she's looking up at the ceiling like the story's written up there, and then all of a sudden she'll say, and then this happened. And then she'll look back up at the ceiling for a while. Are those my teeth? No, it's not. You know, that kind of thing.
She also has her Cash App and her Venmo posted.
Uh-huh, she does. You better believe it.
Mm-hmm. What is her name? She's got two different names.
Well, that's common in the South, too, I think.
One is Jenna Lee Banton, and the other one is Jennifer Albritton.
Pre-marriage, post-marriage, post-divorce, whatever.
How'd you go from Jenna Lee
there
to
goes
Jennifer?
Camera 4 again. Gosh, I don't know what's wrong with it either. Here, let me see if I can zoom. You tell me if this works. No?
No.
Start again. Focus on the hand. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Let's switch it.
I already did.
Stupid camera 4. It'll have to restart to be able to clear it up again. And that's why you don't buy Logitech cameras, guys.
Christy says, I think there's things we don't want to believe are real, but are and are of demonic origin.
I believe that's a possibility, but I don't believe this lady has a clue on any of them. Unicorns, mermaids, whatever. I think sometimes our lives are so boring we want something like this in it.
Yeah.
Which is sad. You know, there's good stuff on TV, guys. You can find all the drama you need there without creating stuff like this for your reality.
You'd also take up knitting.
Greg,
weaving.
Budweiser Becky's double wide thoughts.
That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good.
Today I want to talk to y'all about how my grandma came back from the dead because of a bet she lost.
Mm-hmm.
Ceiling check. Wait, I got to look at the ceiling while I'm talking because of a bet she lost.
Christy says, no, this lady sounds crazy.
Yeah. Definitely crazy. And I love her. You know, her breath smells like old fear and hatred.
Breezy and rainy today with a high near 50. We'll see partly cloudy skies tonight. Lows dropping down to 37. Sunshine and 57 for Thursday. Sunshine and low 60s for Friday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing light to moderate rainfall all across the 4 states.
43 in Neosho, 43 in Pittsburgh, 45 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're wanting to know, what do you think is the absolute scariest monster? Could be from folklore or legend or from movies.
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you tell us on Facebook.
Here's Luke Bryan.
On KIX 102.5. I think Luke Bryan is the scariest monster.
He's a pretty scary one. He just stomped all over you talking there.
Yeah, I know. He's hateful like that.
Is it who do you think or what do you think is the scariest monster? Monsters of what?
What do you think? Yeah, it's a what. Could be. The Blob.
That one tire that has kinetic powers and can blow things up with his mind.
Tire?
Yeah.
He's a tire, like a Goodyear?
For TikTok. Yeah. You don't remember this movie? There was a tire
yes, I
that
do.
was...
The tire.
Yeah.
That rolls all over killing people. That's one of the stupidest movies I've ever seen.
But it's not the tire killing. It's not like him actively rolling over people killing them. It's him using his brain powers
to blow them up and stuff. Yeah. Nessie is real. Yep, sure.
Phone drinking.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What do you think's the scariest monster?
Well, it depends on what you consider a monster, because I think that people who get possessed and get all, because that stuff can be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More psychological.
Yeah, that's a whole different deal. I don't think we're talking, I mean, as far as that goes, we could say Ed Gein, was a scary monster because he killed and murdered people, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah,
but we're not looking for that. We're looking for quote-unquote monster, the fictional Freddy. Yeah,
the
Jason. Werewolves, Frankenstein.
Werewolves to me were what scared me when I was growing up. But anybody that got possessed and turned into like a demon or something like that was even worse.
Yeah, I don't like the demonic movie type things because of that. I just don't like traipsing around that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
Thanks, ma'am.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it makes me think of that country song, Brenda, Put Your Bra On. Wait, that's a country song, Christy? I'm intrigued.
Yeah. By Ashley McBride, Kelly Hammock, Pillbox Patty.
Joe Box Patty.
Pillbox Patty.
Now we need to hear that, I feel like. Oh, yeah, this is, okay. Ashley McBride.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda, put your bra on. There's trouble next door. Grab a pack of cigarettes and meet me on the porch. Marvin, baby, mom about to catch him with a, Brenda, put your bra on, bra on, bra on.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to watch Jeepers Creepers. That movie, I've heard it's really scary.
23 years for 23 days. It gets to eat. It feeds.
I'll pass.
Hey, the camera's focused. What the heck? Who knows?
I don't know.
That's a knee slapper. Well, she gets ready quicker than the rest of us because she doesn't do deodorant. She doesn't have to do toothpaste or flossing. So that. I am having the worst time. So I use Philips Sonicare brushes.
Sonic hair?
Mm-hmm.
Hair?
Sonic Care, not hair. And I go through them like every 6 months. The motor.
Change out the motor.
The motor burns up. No, I swap out my brush head, but the motor in the thing. So I bought this one back in May, I think, and I bought the cheapest because I've gone through 2 or 3 of them, and this one's already buzzing. I mean, they buzz when you use them, yes, but it's making the noise that is an indicator that the motor's already beginning.
Maybe stop getting the Philips.
My wife says it's because I push down when it's running. You're supposed to just put it in your mouth and let it run.
But yeah.
But it's more effective if you scrub with it while it's doing the vibrating.
Mm-hmm.
But there's got to be a better option out there than Philips Sonicare, which is the highest rated one according to Consumer Electronics and all the consumer ratings pages.
I've got an Arm & Hammer electronic toothbrush, and it's great. And I've had it for years.
Aren't those the ones, the disposable ones that you buy at Walmart?
I got it at Walmart, but it's not. I don't know that it's disposable.
And I
You switch
use
out the head every
the ones that they sell, at Walmart for you can buy one for like $15. Used those for years and still had, we'd go to the dentist and every so often have to get a filling or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When I started using the Philips Sonicare, all my dental just ended. I mean, I've not had another dental treatment since, and that's been like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely do make a difference. So I want something as effective as that, but that will last longer than a year because they're expensive.
Oh, yeah, they are.
They're stupid expensive.
Oh, it's a good day for the fire pit, Kathy.
It's going to get rained out. Good luck finding dry kindling.
I think, Kathy, you're still on vacation, aren't you?
Oh, Sonic Care. You lose some.
See, it's not just me. It's not just me. I have to pee, but
Greg said, switch back to a normal one. Didn't feel like it was doing anything if I pressed down. It's definitely made a difference for me. I mean, I can tell over 10 years. Before 10 years, dental procedures. After 10 years, no more. I mean, my dentist makes my wife so mad because she struggles with gingivitis.
Mm-hmm.
And so she does a tooth regimen 3 times a day. It's stupid. Water pick, floss, special mouth rinse, tooth brushing before and at the end of this. Her tooth regimen's like over 10 minutes. And still has to go in for cleanings 3 times a year, special deep cleanings below the gum line. Me, I go to the dentist once a year, and they're like, man, your teeth look great. And that's it. And I, brush maybe once, twice a day. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:10.
Breezy and rainy today. Highs right around 50. It's 45 in Joplin.
And we're talking today about, we're going to have to change the music.
I know, it's way too upbeat for this. We need something spooky.
Scariest monster.
And we're talking like Freddy, werewolves, Frankenstein.
623-1025. Which monster did you think was the scariest?
You can call or text. You can also tell us on Facebook.
Oh, no, tell her
She's not a monster. It's KIX 102.5.
So I think for a mental health spot that they do it with a very serious delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health issues affect hundreds of Americans, blah, blah, blah. If you or someone you know would like to, and in the background they've got going the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, bring some sunshine back with you, Kathy.
I hate how it freezes on Restream. Okay.
And 3 darn days. Why?
Because it's right there.
Oh, you want the snacks? You want the goods? Luckily, the rain's going to taper off today, and then we'll have sunshine for Spook Tour tomorrow. And he moved the mouse again. It won't go. They need the KIX laugh over those commercials. Oh, yeah. We haven't heard the KIX laugh in a hot minute. We'll have to have Randy pull it up when he gets back. It's 38 degrees. Oh, my Lanta. That's about what our wind chill's at. Our wind chill's at, exactly at 38. It was pretty cold when I left for work this morning. And the wind is what makes it so bad. And the rain is just kind of bitter with it. I want to say, Thursday night, patchy frost. So if you have plants outside, now is the time to bring them in. Which reminds me, I was going to bring a plant and have one of my coworkers look at it today. Dorinda, how is your plant doing, your spider plant? Mine is not doing well, and I don't know why. It was living in the bathroom, and I thought that's got to be great for it. It's going to get the steam. It's a spider plant. It doesn't want you constantly, worrying about it. But it is slowly dying. And so I moved it to the living room, put it closer to a window, and it's still dying. Who? Yours is good, and
Christy?
so is Danielle's. Okay, so it's just mine. Got it.
Maybe you should wash it.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it. So I was going to bring it to work and have one of my coworkers look at it because she is like the plant lady. And these are supposed to be the ones that are really hard to
Brandy gets hers to do so well. She has, I don't know where she gets it, but she has a little container and she keeps blood in it. And she feeds that to each one of the plants. She is evil. She talks, she cusses at her plants. I hear her cussing at her plants.
That's not true.
She throws things at them and she puts blood in the dirt.
I haven't watered it at all. Yeah, the leaves are turning yellow.
Maybe you should water it. Sounds like you.
Okay, so here's what I think. I think
Team viewer
the soil maybe is not well draining enough or something because the dirt is still, like when I put my finger in there to test it, it's still moist.
Maybe you ought to check the pH.
Oh, maybe. We use distilled water though on all of our to water our plants.
And sometimes they need a certain pH balance, more acidity.
The spider plants are supposed to be one of the easiest ones to take care of. You just kind of and it does its thing. But yes, the leaves are turning yellow. Is the pot too small? The dirt too compacted? Maybe.
So I tried to watch a new horror series. Gina had a company event she had to go to last night, so I stayed home and was trying to find something to watch. You'd think this close to Halloween there would be just stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Nope. Not that you haven't already seen. I ended up watching old reruns of Will and Grace because I tried to watch. I had heard all sorts of good reviews about this show, Mary Ann, that's on Netflix.
I haven't even heard of
that. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on there. It's very highly rated. It's one of the top 5 shows right now.
Is it spooky?
Yeah, it's a horror movie about a woman who's a witch, and it's a miniseries, but it's in French.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, I didn't. And so I tried it both ways. I tried it reading the subtitles, which was exhausting because when the show's boring, you want to be able to do something on your phone, right? Which you can't do without reading the subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried turning it back to the English overdubs, which sounds like they hired circus clowns in their off season to, it's a scary part. Oh, look, here comes the lady with the knife.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible. I just couldn't do it. I got all the way through the first episode, and it has some scary. Let me tell you, the lady who plays the Mary Ann character is horrific. She's got bug eyes, and it's weird because she's scary. They sit down to talk with her during the middle of the day before she's it's pretty evident she's a psychopath.
Yeah.
And you know she is because of some of the stuff that's been told. But she's sitting having a conversation with him. She's terrifying just doing that. But the overall Frenchness of it drove me insane. I couldn't stand that.
Mm-hmm.
They do some very illogical things, I feel like.
But the water's still, but the soil is still moist, Dorinda.
Maybe you ought to
So if
water
I
it.
water it,
Maybe you ought to
that's
make
gonna
this,
like oversaturate it.
maybe you ought to make the soil wetter.
Yours is outside. Oh, as cold as it's getting, I didn't want to put it outside. I don't know.
It's not too cold.
We have a chance of patchy frost tomorrow night.
Tonight, or I mean, tomorrow night it may be too cold, but it hasn't been. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:17.
Slight chance of rain to continue. Breezy today with highs right around 50. It is 45 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast.
Who told you there was anything under there?
I hadn't told anyone that. How did you know that?
I saw him. He grabbed my hand one night.
What were you doing in my bed, Rita?
Well, people say they wake up with us every morning.
Yeah, but you don't take it literally. Speaking of, and we were just talking on the video about this show, Marianne, this French horror series. One of the first scenes is her, the door opens really quietly. They do such a good job at this. And you see a shadow out in the hallway, but then it drops down to the floor.
Ooh, creepy.
And the next thing you hear it crawling around the bed. And you just get a little glimpse of it as it goes around the corner of the bed. And you hear a voice say, "Stick your foot out."
Oh, no.
That kind of thing. That is pretty creepy.
Yeah, what about you? What do you think is the scariest monster?
My mom when she's angry.
Especially when she gets that full name.
Oh, man.
Exactly. Calls you by your middle name, you're done.
And she's got the eyebrows up and she's doing the face where she gets the line in her forehead. That's when you're in real trouble.
You know you're done.
And if she ever pulls her heel off and aims for you, that's
it's over
it.
then.
What is the scariest monster in your opinion?
The clown out of the Poltergeist movie.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot all about. We were talking about the clown from It. I don't know that it had anything on the stupid little doll in that kid's room.
Yeah, my kids have got stuffed animals in their rooms, and every now and again, I think I see one moving at night.
Right.
What do you think is the scariest monster?
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, the Cenobite guys.
Yes. Pinhead is awful.
I went as Pinhead for Halloween one year.
Why?
Took 6 hours to put all that makeup on.
Oh, my God.
They all left holes. No, we had to do like rows of tape with the nails glued into them,
Yeah.
so, because it looks like he's got nails into his head all over the face
Right.
and everything. And then had to take latex and blend that in where you couldn't see the tape.
What a long process.
It was a long process. Stupid idea.
You would have looked creepy enough just going as is.
Yeah, really, that's what I say.
What do you think is the scariest monster?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states, #1 for country.
All right. Prune the yellow leaves. They like 65 to 75 degree weather. Okay. Well, he's inside, so that's good. Prune the yellow leaves.
Couldn't
Got
live
that.
in my house.
Randy's on the right track. Lack of nutrients.
Yeah, or acidity also. A lot of people don't take into consideration acidity. Like take what are the big puffball flowers?
Dandelions?
Hydrangeas? Is it hydrangeas?
I don't know.
Dandelion. Big, I said. Those have to have a certain acidic level to be able to be blue or pink.
Mm-hmm.
The ones, some people are like, when we bought these, they were blue, but now every year they come up, they're just white. Well, that's because they lack a certain soil acidity in their pH, which I don't understand how to affect that. I guess there's stuff you can put in your dirt that raises or lowers the acidity. I'm not, there's stuff on TV, so I don't feel the need to do all that.
We've actually been collecting the rainwater this past rainy couple of days. So we've got several pitchers full of that. So maybe we'll try that.
Yeah, this new show on Apple TV comes out tonight called Down Cemetery Road that stars Emma Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like it might be all right. But really, there's nothing good on.
Yeah. I'll try to repot it and see if that helps.
There is a movie on Netflix comes out called Ballad of a Small Player that has Colin Farrell in it.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, he plays Lord Doyle, a high-stakes gambler lying low in Macau, China, and his past and his debts catch up with him. and he encounters a kindred spirit who might hold the key to his salvation.
Interesting. Hey, well, what, Daniel? We put nails in the hole when we planted our hydrangea, and it's always purple blue.
Nails?
Mm-hmm.
So, in other words, it gets something from the oxidization of those. Were they galvanized nails, or were they just plain nails?
They also need calcium. You can take a small amount of milk, mix with water, and pour a very small amount in soil or crushed eggshells. I did not know that. Okay. And about the lighting, spider plants are supposed to be to where you can just kind of stick them wherever and they do great. Like that's why people recommend putting them like in your bathrooms, for example, because they love the like humidity and stuff from when you shower and things. And so ours has been living in our hallway bathroom. So I don't know, but I moved him closer to a window. I'm going to bring some goodie bags for Thursday this morning. Daniel, that's so cool.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Well, that's so nice. I mean, you're already giving us so many goodies. It's real hard to ignore the caramel corn. I mean, I think, honestly, Randy, I think we ought to grab a caramel corn and a cotton candy just to make sure that it's of KIX
that it is at
quality.
Yes, that's probably taste test.
Absolutely.
That
That's
we
the
should
only
quality
right thing
control.
to do.
That's all we're doing. Yes.
I mean, how negligent would it be of us to just pass out these snacks willy-nilly to people?
Bad.
So willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. And when we detest willy-nilly. We do not like to be willy-nilly.
Don't do willy-nilly over
We're
here.
willy-nilly free.
Oh, we don't
This
ride
is
that
a
bike.
Anti-willy-nilly zone.
Look at the labels.
Homie,
There's no
don't
willy-nillies.
ride that bike. There's no willy-nilly on this bike.
So.
Not today, though. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, you can today. You do it today. I'll do it tomorrow.
We'll wait till tomorrow and do it. Bryson says got to test it for poison.
Yeah.
How much has Randy ate so far?
None.
We haven't had any of it.
I haven't had any of it.
I can't speak to MJ or Brett, but...
No, there's none missing.
There's not? You checked?
The boxes are full. Well...
You checked that one over there that's open? That box has been moved.
Yep, they're still full.
They're still full.
Nobody has gotten into it. That's unbelievable for this place.
That's insane.
Yeah, nobody's gotten into it yet.
That level of self-control is not usual around here. Megan says, test it. So can you give us a little hint or a preview of what's in the goodie bags, Daniel? Pickle Thief hasn't gotten into it? No. Believe it or not. Pickle Thief does not normally come in here, so I don't think Pickle Thief knows it's here. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's true. Also, yet. They haven't gotten into it yet. And can you move the mouse back over there, please?
Is it not? Why does it keep going over there? Oh, because of we do the doo-doo.
Because you didn't move the mouse. Yeah. Also, I love that my coworkers know that I just liked pickled things. And so one of my office mates yesterday was picking up a few things from Food for Less and brought me back a couple bags of like pickled green beans, pickled spicy pickles. Nice. Hats, koozies, and gift certificates. Thank you, Daniel. That's so cool. What is that? Oh, Facebook wants our tax info again.
Yep.
Yeah, those gift certificates, those will be great too. So I've decided that I think Randy's trying to pull one over on me.
What?
I really do. I really do.
No, come on now. What?
So 2 days ago, Randy sent me a picture of someone dressed up as Bert or Ernie. I don't really know. I can't tell them apart. And he was like, oh, sorry, wrong person. And it was a really creepy picture. But I was like, okay, whatever.
Are you going to show him?
You guys want to see this? Thank you, Dorinda. I see that. Okay, so this was the first picture he sent me. Daniel says there will only be 3, so be creative on how you give them out. Okay. Got it. Okay, so this is the first picture that he sent me. Okay.
And it said,
weird, very weird, right? And it says, consider this a warning. Wait, wrong person. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he sent me this picture. Now, he sent me this picture twice for some reason.
Did I?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Just like this picture is weird. So he sent me that picture yesterday. And you know what he said this time? Sorry, wrong person.
Whoops. My bad. My bad.
Why do you even have that picture in the first place?
Don't ask. Don't tell.
That was literally what he said. Don't ask, don't tell. And I was like, no, really, what is the context here? Why does anyone need a kinky camel?
Maybe. People have needs, Jen. Knees. People have needs.
They have knees, yeah. But what? I don't understand.
I know. It's context. It's all context.
So what are you doing? What is the game that you're playing?
What game? There's no game. Who said there was a game?
I think there is a game. I think there's
game.
Something clearly going on. Again. What is... Sorry, right person. Hold on, I'll show you guys what Megan just sent me in a second. 4 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
It's Luke Combs.
On KIX 102.5. The better question is, who is the right person?
That too. Honestly, I had an idea of who I thought you were meant to send it to the first time. I assumed you meant to send it to your daughter the first time.
Oh, I already did.
Yeah, I figured.
Same message.
Did he send it on hump day? No, because today is hump day. So Megan just sent me this and said, sorry, right person. I'll let you read it first.
What is it?
Candy prices are way too high this year, so I'm handing out the good stuff for Halloween.
Is it baloney?
It's baloney.
Okay.
That is baloney all wrapped up. Here, let me turn that down so you guys can see better. That is baloney all wrapped up and ready to go for Halloween. And is that peanut butter in the bags below it, Megan?
Ting, tang, wing, wang, chicken, chang, big yam.
That looks like someone's crazy family member who has jaundice. Again, I don't know why the Bert and Ernie is such a big thing this year. Oh, it's mustard for the bologna. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. Daniel says, I'll just drop them at the front office. Okay, whatever's easiest for you. Thank you again. You got a minute 10.
You got a minute.
I probably should have put another song in, but here we are. All right, 45 seconds.
Huh?
$13 seconds.
13 seconds, everybody. 13 seconds.
Here we go.
Is this a scary? Yep. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Breezy and rainy to start, but then the rain's going to taper off, but it's still going to be fairly breezy with a high near 50. It is 45 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start in just 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But today, we're talking about the scariest monster.
What do you think is the scariest monster? Is it Frankenstein?
623-1025 to text or tell us. Speaking of, the new Guillermo del Toro's version of Frankenstein comes out next week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so what do you think is the scariest monster, even before having seen that?
I think it's the guy with the chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dude?
Yes.
Leatherface.
I don't care if it's real or not, but when you do it in a spook house, I pee my pants every time.
I freak
Never
out.
fails.
Yeah, I still freak out with chainsaws every time. Doesn't even matter if it doesn't have a chain on it. If I see one, I'm freaking out.
That's what I do. I will go through a spook house and not get scared at all with anything else, but the second I hear that thing start up, I panic.
Which, if you've watched, and can we address this just a second? The Ed Gein story that is on Netflix that everybody's talking about. By the way, they do show a correlation between the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie and the Ed Gein story.
Right.
However, 99% of that series is total garbage, and none of it's true.
Oh, they just made it up.
They just made it up. Ed Gein never had a chainsaw, never went after anybody. The closest they get is he had taken the skin off of some of the bodies that he had dug up.
Wow.
That's as close as they get to the real story behind Ed Gein.
And that's close enough.
If you want to go look up the history of Ed Gein, it is a horrific story, yes, but not nearly as horrific as Netflix made it.
What do you think is the scariest monster?
The werewolf off of Silver Bullet.
Oh, dude, he had a huge head, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a creepy little dude, especially when they were sneaking up by the window in the house stuff.
You know, it's really creepy. Gary Busey's in that show.
Right.
Yeah, I know. He's done a good job at
He's
it, too.
terrifying.
What about you? What do you think is the scariest monster?
My mother-in-law.
You guys and your families.
That's what comes from inbreeding. Whoa. What do you think is the scariest monster?
It. That clown.
The clown, it. Well, the clown, it was just a representation of what the creature actually was, which was a spider from outer space.
I don't care. That thing was ugly, nasty.
Yes, teeth are gross, just all of it.
I think the clown dance that he does, in the gutters or down in the sewers ought to be a thing. We ought to get that.
Let's not. Skarsgård plays him way too well.
He really, and you could tell he just walked right into that role.
What do you think is the scariest monster?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Nuh-uh.
No.
It's time for Randy to be really loud walking the halls of the hotel.
What? What hotel? Come play with us, Danny.
Danny. Come on, Danny. Let's play, Danny. Tell everyone who looks at you funny to follow KIX on all socials. There you go. Just use it as a way to promote us. But which one are you responding to?
Your mom's.
How confusing can we? Are the mics off?
No.
Yeah, mics are off.
Oh, off the air. Yes.
Off the air, yeah. I'm not sure why, but I was scared of chupacabras when I was a kid.
That's just why?
Yeah.
Why?
I thought chupacabras were going to be a lot more prevalent than they are. Chupacabras.
Didn't.
What's the sand that you sink into? Quicksand. I thought they were going to be rattlesnakes everywhere to kill you. Same with black widows.
Well, and that's not too far-fetched.
I really thought there were going to be more things actively in the world to kill us.
And there are enough. There are enough. We don't need more.
Those elusive snipes are scary when caught. Don't feed it after midnight. I thought snipes were supposed to be cute. Are they not?
Snipes? Oh, yeah, they're adorable.
But what's bad about them after midnight?
Well, you have to catch one to find out.
I tried.
Did you?
I really did. I tried really hard. I have a question that has nothing to do with any of this. The dessert pizzas that have like the streusel stuff on top.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That's cream cheese frosting.
Frosting?
Frosting. Cream cheese.
You got really excited there.
Cream cheese frosting.
But what is the streusel stuff?
Streusel is the pastry.
What?
Streusel is
what's the crumbly stuff on top of your dessert pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, but what's it made out of?
Cinnamon.
And
sugar.
It's just clumps of cinnamon sugar?
Love and goodness.
And that's it?
Yeah.
There's not a more extensive...
Oh, there might be.
I don't know.
Science project?
Randy.
What? I have about... What? Oh, Mom.
Cream cheese. Okay, flour as well. Brown sugar, sometimes oats, butter, all mixed till it's crumbly, and that makes it. Because me being real pregnant right now, that's all I want, and I can't just go and buy it.
So there was... I wanted to show you some of these. There, I almost... where is it? There is a page that I follow on Facebook that did a whole post on inappropriate memes. And man.
Is that where you're getting all the... Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Yes, I think the scariest monster would be my dad before coffee.
Your dad before coffee. Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely don't want to get in his way. You suffer the curse.
Beware. Thanks for calling. Have a great day.
Bye. No, I
Cinnamon
could not
dessert pizza.
save any of the ones they had in their comments. One of them, you call that a hairdo? More like a hair don't.
Uh-huh.
I can't find it.
Okay, so this recipe says I need pizza crust, flour, sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, butter, powdered sugar, vanilla, and milk. It doesn't say anything about cream cheese frosting.
Mm-hmm. You're doing it wrong. You need the Pillsbury strudel. And there may be a difference between streusel and strudel.
Is it streusel or is it strudel? I'm just
Two
typing
different things.
Dessert pizza recipe. I want the one where you go to the pizza store and you say I want a dessert pizza and they give you this.
Love a pizza store.
That's what I want. That's what the baby wants. And what the baby wants, Jen wants. Oh, golly. Yeah, this one says it's confectioner's sugar with whole milk. But
Yep.
cream cheese frosting sounds better.
It does. Do the Pillsbury one.
Pillsbury?
Yeah, Pillsbury strudel, which you can microwave. They're really good in the microwave. I used to love those. The apple ones specifically. Apple strudel.
No. I can't eat those. I'm looking for a recipe to recreate them.
That's how you know it's good. When Jen can't eat it.
You talking about toaster strudels?
Yeah. They good. Where was that? I know it was on this page, and I'm going through all their posts and cannot find it. Because it was in the comments that everybody, there were like 2,000 different memes. And one of them,
Makes total sense, though.
but that was the mildest one.
Mm-hmm.
They've got one that's a werewolf dragging his butt across the carpet, and Frankenstein says, I hate it when he does that.
Mm-hmm. Simple Simons and Seneca used to make a great apple dessert pizza. Oh, that sounds so good. The apple one is the best. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But none of these recipes are calling for cream cheese frosting, which is part of it, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Not a toaster strudel. I'm talking about the actual dessert pizza.
Would not eat the dessert pizza without the
Caramel apple crown streusel pie. Oh, my gosh, man.
You know, when we would get the Cinnabites from Domino's, we always specify. So I have like a custom order that is saved.
Mhm.
So we can just go in and click it when we want to order. And since they're right down the road a little ways, we can get our order usually within 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And I click that, but in it, it specifies. And this is from back in COVID because it says, leave on the front porch behind column, you know.
Right.
We started doing that way back then, and we say, leave extra cream cheese frosting. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
Wanting to know, what do you think is the scariest monster?
Is it Thomas Rhett and Jordan Davis?
Oh, here they are. You better look out.
KIX 102.5.
So stupid.
I love it. You were so,
You know what I think this is all stemming back to now that we talk about it? I think it's because I want cinnamon rolls. I want gluten-free cinnamon rolls, and I haven't been able to get those.
Let me tell you where there's some good cinnamon rolls.
But they're not gluten-free.
Well, Walmart has the garbage, crappiest cinnamon rolls ever. They taste like medicine. They have an aftertaste that is
Gross.
disgusting. The ones that I've found that are the best are the Aldi's. And they're in the pan, you know, all stuck together, and the frosting looks like you could peel it off in one solid sheet.
Uh-huh.
Love those. They have those at Aldi's. I got some over the weekend, and they're sitting on my counter because I allow myself to eat inappropriately on Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
Then Monday, I have to go back to no fat. So they're sitting there.
Just waiting for
2 o'clock in the morning, they're sitting there going, Randy.
Hey, what are you doing for your 2 o'clock snack?
I'm not.
You're not doing anything?
No. Not been getting up and eating. If I do, I have wheat thins.
Okay, don't get too crazy now. Orange cinnamon rolls. I wonder. Hold on. My stomach is growling.
So I know for a fact our neighbors went to see it last night. There was a special showing they went and saw.
How do you know that?
Well, they mentioned that they were going to see it, and I was like,
Oh.
oh, you're going to love it. They were talking about, who is this out here?
It's Daniel. With
He's
goodie
already
bags.
here. So I thought about going and getting a red balloon and tying up to the gutter outside their house. Would that have been bad?
Maybe, but I think it would have been great. I think
Yeah.
I should have done it.
I cannot find this post. Frustrates me.
Oh, these aren't gluten-free, though. Gosh darn it.
We've got an interview coming up here in a little bit.
We got an interview, yeah.
You can send him on back to bring it back. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Rainy and breezy today with a high near 50. It is 45 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 12 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But today we're talking about the scariest monster.
What do you think is the scariest monster?
I would say Jason, and that just happens to be the name of my ex-husband as well.
Oh, coincidence? I think not.
You got to divorce him.
What?
Divorce him.
What do you think is the scariest monster?
Divorce him.
Oh my God.
The monster from the Alien movies where it comes out of the guy's chest.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't eat rice for the longest time after that.
I know.
Because it looked
Oh,
like,
God.
yeah,
No,
that
don't
was
do it.
horrible. What do you think is the scariest monster?
The transvestite in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That was pretty... first time I saw it, I was frowning, going, wait a minute. What is this all about anyway?
He's pretty scary.
And why does everybody around me keep yelling stuff at the screen? So, picture, here I am, a young guy, 19 years old,
right,
and living in Los Angeles on his own for the first time. And some buddies of mine invite me to go to a midnight screening of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, and this is the one where they all dress up and everything.
Uh-huh.
I thought I had moved into an alternate dimension there for a while because it was the freakiest, weirdest thing I'd been a part of ever.
Were they throwing toast?
Yes, they threw toast and they yelled. They had their own lines, and I didn't know any of them, so it was just me going, what is this?
What do you think is the scariest monster?
I think it was Lon Chaney when he was playing the werewolf and vampire and stuff like that. He was cool.
He made the perfect vampire, didn't he?
He did, and the perfect werewolf.
I don't think he was touched in that role until the Bram Stoker Dracula came along.
Why were people touching him?
Jen, don't draw from your own personal experiences for the phone calls.
Yeah, that's the only one that ever even come close to him.
What do you think is the scariest monster?
Annabelle.
Okay, tell me what Annabelle is, because I don't watch scary movies.
Annabelle's a porcelain doll that has a very creepy demon in it. She kind of kills everybody, I guess what you want to say.
Oh, a doll?
My boyfriend is kind of scared of her and don't want no dolls around the house.
So it's basically a female Chucky, right?
Yeah, that's good. It's kind of. It's based on a Raggedy Ann doll.
Oh, okay.
The real Annabelle is a Raggedy
Whoa.
Ann.
A real Annabelle?
The quote-unquote real,
Randy.
The guy who owned it, died recently, and they thought it may have been something to do with the doll.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you want to own that?
So that you could die, I guess.
I guess so.
Well, did you think it's the scariest monster?
Well, I've got a couple of them because, one is the ones like where they, like the demons that possess you, and, you have to do the exorcisms and stuff. That stuff is always so intense, and that just creeps me out, and it just scares me whenever I think about it. I can't hardly even watch those movies. And then the other ones in the movies, I don't know if you remember the movie Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, the dude from that.
And then they had that disc that he threw, and it had those worm-like tentacles that would come out of it, and it munched on you. Oh, that was creepy.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers, such a good movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that one.
Such a good Halloween movie, I feel like. What do you think is the scariest monster?
Wait, are you alluding to something?
I do not allude. If I
That
allude,
felt very
if I allude, I flush twice.
What do you think is the scariest monster? It's
I think
not
we
how
just
that works,
found
but
out
okay.
what that was.
Great.
623-1025 to text us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Is that a promo? Was that a promo?
That was pretty good.
Hi there, morning KIX.
Okay.
If I allude,
Morning,
I
Adam.
flush twice.
Most of what
Daniel's
I'm finding
out
doesn't
there.
use cream cheese, and
Holler,
it does.
wave
There's
it.
no crumbles on top. Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying, Dorinda.
Hey, Daniel.
I must have the wrong stuff.
What'd you bring?
Daniel. He's
stuff for giveaways.
He got the goodies.
Yeah. So Allied goodies. Awesome.
New hats.
Awesome.
I want to see new hats.
No, Dorinda does not get one. You heard that right there. Everybody heard that. Daniel said it. Huh? Yeah. She got one last year, I think.
Yeah, it may still be sitting on my desk, but I do have a hat.
Nice. Yeah, our interview is here in the lobby.
Oh, okay. Our interview's already here.
Yeah, so guys, we're going to have to get off here. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. So we're going to be giving these away on tomorrow night,
Aren't
too.
those cool?
That is nice. That's a snapback. So he's got some of those to give away. Very cool. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about
the scary noise that turned out to be nothing.
So you can tell us what it was for you. You almost died. It was so terrifying, but then turns out it was just Aunt Harriet back in the house again.
Also, Secret Sound at 7:20.
And tomorrow night's the Spook Tour.
Yeah, come join us.
So we'll be getting everything ready for that. And have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.